Hello, this is John Kvale, and this is your December, yes, the last month of 2021 review. And I had a very long newsletter review last week, so I'm going to keep this short. Plus, it is frigid. This is a Sunday. This will post tomorrow on a Monday. It was 72 degrees here in Dallas yesterday, and we woke up to about 20. So we're all bundled up, and the temperature change is dramatic. So pardon any crustiness in my voice if it occurs. For those of you that are new, we do this in an audio video podcast format, so if you're driving down the road, you will get a good visual of what we're talking about. But please keep your hands on the wheel. I always say that, and I always chuckle. I guess I'm going to continue to say that. So those of you that are listening, I am going to something that the very first thing that we mentioned in this review, and it's the first time to do a Back to Basics series, and it focuses on the emergency fund. I thought a fun series to give back to. It'll be a good review for many of us, just as a kind of blocking and tackling thing, but also a neat series that may help the general folks that are out there. If you know someone that may be interested in basic financial planning, think it especially could be our kids, it could be friends or relatives or acquaintances that might need this. We're doing this purely pro bono. That's a good review for us as well, and I'm going to turn it into kind of like a workshop or semester series. And the very first part is the emergency fund. Those of you that are in listen only mode, I've got a hot link to the article, and it discusses the emergency fund. The key things are emergency fund is meant to be very liquid, very safe, and in the current environment, that means it's probably not going to earn much interest, if any. Don't care. It's got to be there for you. Also, we discuss the size of the emergency fund depending on our situation. So we hope you enjoy that series. I'm going to push it out, as I mentioned here in the middle. I'm going to push it out in about the middle of each month, and it's probably going to be just shy of double digits. So it'll go throughout the year next year. Just something I try to think about it. And when I was doing my New Year's goals, I thought that would be something fun to do. Very similar to helping with the PPP loans. On my second financial planning point, as we reviewed in December, the FHFA raised the conforming non-jumbo mortgage amount to $647,200. A couple of things. That was a huge increase. And that speaks to some of the inflationary pressures we've seen not only in our food and energy, but our housing as well. But more importantly, it allows people to get a better rate, have better lending terms at a higher rate as the value of certain homes go up. So I made note of that. It was actually like 18%. It was a huge increase. And so it kind of caught my eye when I was doing that. Now, let's talk about interest rates. We were saying that those emergency funds aren't going to earn much, and I still think they're not. But we may have a little relief here coming up. The article that I did originally on this that is linked it's a FOMC basically increase rate monitor that the Chicago Mercantile Exchange does. And if you link to the post that I did back in early December, this chart, which was the expectations of a rate increase in March, had only like a 15 or 20%. As those of you that are in listen only mode, I'm scrolling over the graph. As this increases, as this orange increases, this is actually the chances of a Fed rate increase at the 25% mark. This thing is moving up to 60, 70%. Once again, just earlier on in the month, back to 10, 15, 20 at the max. So looks like the Fed and the market are all on board. Part of that is because Jerome Powell came out and said, hey, this inflation thing is getting to people and we're going to be more aggressive. They're slowing monthly bond purchases down. Where does it fit into us? Could be a headwind for the economy. Could be a tailwind for our emergency funds and the like. We'll be watching. Okay, that's our December review. Went a little bit longer than I wanted to. Hope you enjoy. We're still working out the audio and the new video stuff to get a better and better presentation for you. Thanks so much. Enjoy your 2021 finals, goodbyes to 2021, and we'll talk to you in 2022. Take care.